Can y'all hear me? Well, hey guys, we're live. You better fucking believe we got some exposing to do now. Hey, Mr. Perry, tell me where have you been? 'Cause they been asking, they been. We got some exposing to do. We got some exposing to do. We got some exposing to do. Tyler Perry. Yes, we're gonna break down the paperwork. But before we do that, we gotta go back down memory lane. We gotta take them back, way back. We gotta show the signs of where the zesty activity is coming from. And I'm seeing a lot of Bible numbers, Tyler Perry, so-called torch folks out here tap dancing, talking up for the man like he innocent. But I know that's a $250 million lawsuit. Y'all can say everything y'all want to say. Something ain't add up. Now let's go. Back down memory lane. For those who tuning in, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, like my intro. Y'all know how to do both of them, and then we're gonna get right to it. All right, hold on, wait.
Welcome to the show, it's MrMaskTV. Serving all the drama just the way it should be. Stars and news making headlines daily. Turn up the volume, let's span it through globally. Entertainment drama, it's all in our queue. Celebrities and headlines coming straight to you. Stay tuned, stay bright, we got the newest scoop. MrMaskTV.
Welcome to Mr. Mask TV, your go-to YouTube channel. Join us for exciting content. Support us with your donations. Cash App Mr. Mask TV. Every bit helps us grow. Thank you for your support. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. At Mr. Mask TV, we create entertaining videos. From reviews to challenges, there's something for everyone. Join our community today. Your support makes a difference. Help us reach new heights. Why choose Mr. Mask TV? We offer unique content, engaging, fun, and informative. Join our growing family. Your support fuels our passion. Together, we can achieve more. Ready to join us? Visit Mr. Mask TV on YouTube. Subscribe for the latest updates. Donate to the Cash App Mr. Mask TV. To support, connect with us on social media. Your voice matters to us. Let's create amazing memories together.
Yeah, we back. And we gonna break down all the everything that they talking about, the shit that they not talking about. Now I seeing a lot of Bible thumpers and Bible humpers out here defending the Perry, but guess what? The Perry ain't innocent either. Y'all knew it was something when he kept dressing up in the deal. Shit, one time he showed up to the war soldier or something right there. But y'all want to look at the sign? No, not Mr. Perry. Mr. Perry was good to me. Well, hey, Mr. Perry ain't that innocent as y'all think. So let's go back down memory lane. Cause that's what I like to do. Okay. Now, word on the street is Mr. Perry been out there. First of all, hold up, hold up, wait a minute. What is Tyler Perry doing? Dum dum. Hold up. hmm Look at here, look at here, look at here. Somebody got caught slacking. Okay. When I say they got caught slacking, they was sleeping. Now, Tyler Perry started having a little boat day with Mariah Carey's ex Brian. Iconic. Let's go to the comments because y'all know people be exposed to shit. I want to know why is Tyler Perry having a yacht day out dinner for two with Mariah's ex? Back down memory lane. Some ain't adding up. Now we all know it's nothing new. Let this rich black man live his life. Look, they already coming in the comments. They said the same thing about the diddler. They said the same thing about the diddler, and then till y'all found out that what the diddler was doing. The whole time y'all thought Diddler was smashing these girls, he was the whole time he was sitting in the corner wearing a trench coat, looking like Darkwing Duck. Whole time y'all said the same shit about the Diddler. Messy boots. Don't show me nothing about TP. He is too respected for you to try to link this great black to drama. See what I mean? All them movies it's the same type of movies she make too. It's always the woman, the black woman that's bitter and battered, and she find a man in her dreams. No matter how many times she done been broke down and put down, it's just something just gonna come lift her up. Maybe it'll be a white man, maybe it'll be the black man. But something in the Tyler Perry, it's always something about the woman that she always down at her lowest, and then she gotta be lifted up. It's the same play every fucking time. Y'all be falling for it. It ain't no different from every year when they come out with them Negro spiritual movies. And they come out with them slave movies. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. Same play, decade after decade after decade after decade. And y'all fall for it. Somebody say I never understood why people care so much about someone's sexuality. Like you've been drinking people because who they lay with. Like, huh? Well, guess what? They participating in watching his content. They participating in watching his shows. They've been showing their kids his movies and all this. So if this man that claims that he holy, right? Say that he's holy and he's supposed to represent that. But he ain't been representing that. He at the Diddy parties. He with the TDJ getting swallowed. He's getting swallowed. What if that's the case? Y'all still gonna take up for this party goers. Y'all still gonna take up for these motherfuckers that been drinking the Diddy juice. When you're gonna learn, when you're gonna learn, when you're gonna learn. Okay? Now moving on. Somebody said little boat today. The caption sounds childish and messy. Somebody said why we obsessed with people's sexuality to the point of speculating. See? You got Tyler Perry defenders all through the comments. I don't care. Y'all come at me all you want. This looks strange. How Mariah feel about that? Okay, moving on. What's this? We going back down memory lane. Okay, that's just a couple. Now y'all know who's suing them, right? Y'all know that one guy from the Oval. What's his name? Yeah, he the one who's suing them. We gonna get that. 'Cause I ain't finna break it down on here. I'm gonna break down the paperwork. But I'm trying to find the zestiness and zest activity because we should have known back then. I guess what y'all family happened to do ourselves, man.
More black millionaires. Hear me when I say this.
I have made more black billionaires than any studio in the city combined.
Than any studio in this city combined, because I'm making footprints.
And some people say this is why the lawsuit came out on Mr. Perry. But y'all said the same shit with Diddy. Y'all said it was Diddy with the liquor thing, and he came out with the liquor, and he went against the people with the Ciroc shit. And y'all say that was why Diddy had his downfall. But they ain't look like when they start unraveling that shit in the courtroom, and then we found out all the details and shit on the case. Then y'all singing a different tune. Now y'all forgot about that shit. But y'all singing the same tune. Why is everything that's lining up with Diddy is the same shit that's lining up with Mr. Perry here? Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. Now who's to say that this guy, whatever his name is, what's his name? Derek. Who's to say is Derek ain't the first Cassie? But we gonna uncover. Who's to say? Okay.
So I don't care if you're struggling, if you're trying to make it, you're trying to build a business, if you have a dream, keep making footprints. Don't let anybody stop you. You can do it. And the last thing I'll say to you is this. Hear me when I say this. Don't let your worry be greater than your faith. I can tell you.
Don't let your worry be greater than your faith. Raji P. Henson revealed that her first major payday didn't come from a major Hollywood studio, but from Tyler Perry. At a time when she was asking for $500,000, and the studios wouldn't do that. Perry didn't hesitate. He was the first person that gave her that. He said it marked a turning point in her career and financial. Okay. Now, Corey Hardy also credited Tyler Perry for changing his financial reality. After starring in Perry's film Divorced in the Black, Corey shared how generous the paycheck was, making it clear that the opportunities significantly boosted income and visibility. Now look at the people, okay? Before we had Taraji, now we got Corey. And Corey is the dude that was dating sister girl. Remember? Now Tavante Rose and Megan Tandy reported each receiving a $4 million paycheck for starring in Perry's legal thriller Mia Kuma. The film not only showcased their talent to a global audience, but also rewarded them with life-changing earnings, something rarely seen in the industry. Right, right on, right on. So these are all the people that Mr. Perry been helping. Okay, y'all. Pay close attention. This shit gonna get in. Now let's go back down memory lane. Now Tyler Perry and actress Taraji J. Vaughn hit with lawsuit in that series. She the people. Now they facing some serious legal heat as a black. Is this the one that they won already? Or something like that? If that's the case, then I'm gonna do. Shout out to Tyler Perry for casting Sinbad in Straw, his first action role since suffering a life-changing stroke in 2020. Mm. Y'all trying to take this man down. It's gonna be hard. I'm just saying. Moving on. Okay. Why should you call your friend? My friend 15 years old was okay behind my back. And we just- Oh shit! This is like this is that's why they put it up. That sound like a Tyler Perry movie. Damn, see what I mean? That's how he be making his movies. I tell you. Tyler Perry reacts to the critics saying his content his content is only about the struggle of black women. They're right. It does. I get to put black women on screen and love, happiness, joy, and pain. Mm. Interesting. 'Cause that's what I was saying earlier.
I say nothing to those people who think that my films focus on the struggle of black women, because they're right, it does. I'm in doing this. Let me tell you something. If I get an opportunity to put a black woman on screen for people to see them in love and happy, in joy, in pain, in struggle, what I'm doing is a service to all people, so that people will know that black women are not just strong and one thing. They are all things, and they go through all of these different things. So to have an opportunity to be able to paint all of these pictures and all sides of it, something that I'm paying homage to my mother, to my aunt, to
Yeah, you've been paying homage in all your damn movies too. This movie, that movie, you paying homage, paying homage, bro.
There's this discourse right now about Tyler Perry portraying black women in
And that Tyler Perry, Taraji P Henson, that part that she played in that movie, Straw. Y'all ain't see that, man. She went through some shit. Talk about a struggling black woman. I'm not seeing nothing. 'Cause I'm trying to find and dig, do some diving. I want to do this before we get to the lawsuit. That shit, I'm gonna say fuck. What that one interview? What was that guy name? As much as I'm skeptical about Tyler Perry himself, I have to admit movies strike a nerve. I watched Divorce in the Black with my ex. Our relationship was never the same after the movie. Her attitude changed right after that. I genuinely believe that played a role in our breakup. It's wild. Tyler Perry movies can get into the psyche of women and influence their emotion and decisions instantly. Wait, Divorce in the Black? I don't think I've seen that one. It actually it's the coldest programming I have ever witnessed. Street Profit. What the fuck happened in that movie? Cause one no girl getting abused in that, and that's the case, bro. Oh, your girl was bound to leave, you, bro. That's the case. She's dealing with. Damn, somebody come on. They say I think your ex is emotionally weak. I have watched more emotional movies with my wife when we are still counting on what we did after talk about it. Put ourselves in the past shoes, discuss and how to overcome the circumstances. If it was us, and also agree not to be fooled for what we are doing. Yeah, that sounds personal, bro. I think your wife was bound and leave you. She just left over a movie like that. After all them years you done put in, she just left like that. It took one movie for her to figure it out, bro. Yeah, I hope you went on Ike Turner. I don't know, Tyler Perry got a lot of people riding for him. I don't see too much of the bad shit. I'm trying to look. Let me see. We gonna get there. Could this be a cover up? Y'all think this lawsuit is something? Remember, Buddy ass sued his ass for like what? 200 and something mil? So it's Tyler Perry. What year was this? Yeah, it's a while ago. Oh, June 3rd. This is 2021. Okay. So it was Tyler Perry and TD Jakes that expand the massive studio and develop entertainment. Interesting. Didn't know that. So they a team. Yeah, I'm not finding. Okay, fuck it. We finna get to the takeaway. I'm not finding shit. They basically making that nigga look like a saint, if anything. Shit. So we finna get to before I get into anything. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Because if you coming over here and you think I'm finna showboat and talk up on this nigga, I'm not. I'm finna go over these case files and we finna go through this and we finna break this shit down. You feel me? So, speak now or forever hold your peace. Alright. So now, Superior Court, California, County of Los Angeles, unlimited jurisdiction. Tyler Perry Individual Production Services LLC, Limited Liability Company, and Action LLC. Yada yada. Plaintiff Derek Dixon, an individual versus. So he's coming at Tyler Perry, his corporations, and every fucking thing. As you can see, all them LLCs all added in. Now hold on, we gonna go slow. I'm gonna break the shit down, all right? Now, plaintiff Dixon, Derek Dixon, files his complaint against defendant Tyler Perry, aka Emmett Perry Jr. TPS Production Services, yada yada yada, all those attached to Tyler Perry. Yeah, man, all his corporations, pretty much. At least the one we know of. Now, allegations as follows. The following complaint is pled on information and belief. This case arises from a sustained pattern of workplace sexual harassment, assault, and retaliation perpetrated by Tyler Perry, a powerful media mogul, against plaintiff Derek Dixon, a professional actor and screenwriter. Now, Mr. Perry, an American actor, filmmaker, and playwright who has built one of the most successful careers in film and television industry. Mr. Perry took his success and power and used his considerable influence in the entertainment industry to create a cohesive, sexually exploitation, a dynamic with Mr. Dixon, initially promising him a career of advancement and creative opportunities, such as producing his pilot and casting him in his show, only to subject him to escalating sexual harassment, assault, and battery. A professional relation with Mr. Dixon did not uh, precipitate Mr. Perry's unwanted advances. These events occurred while Mr. Dixon was employed as a series regular on the Tyler Perry show, The Oath. And while Mr. Perry held direct control over his employment compensation and creative opportunities, Oh boy. Now let me say something, y'all, before I even go any fucking further. Taraji, that couple with old dude and old girl. Shit. The nigga that was dating sister, Tia Tamara, whatever, whichever one. Y'all got some explaining. Because if this is what this dude was going through for a part on a damn show, what was y'all giving it up for? Because we know damn well living in America ain't shit free. And I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Woo wee. Now all them allegations, I'm starting to think all the niggas that be playing in Tyler Perry roles and get these good ass parts. Is they doing something strange for a piece of change? Is Tyler Perry the next crackdown to Hitler? Because we ain't even get. You know what? I'm just gonna continue reading. My bad. I'm blabbering, y'all. Y'all probably like, damn, continue. Y'all can say that. Okay. Now, anyway, Tyler Perry rose against all odds, become one of the powerful figures in the entertainment industry. His success story is a one symbol of perseverance and self-made achievement, has now became a cautionary. Oh yeah, cautionary tale of how to uncheck power, wealth, and influence, and to corrupt those who tend. Among our other contracts, Perez received a lucrative multi-year partnership with the Oprah Winfrey Network, and his net worth tops $1.3 billion. Perry rise, fame, and fortune elevated him from a powerful victim to a figure of tremendous wealth, influence, and power, uh, accumulating ownership of his own film studio. Rather than using his influence for responsibility, Tyler Perry has engaged in a pattern of misconduct where he exploited his position of power. He has been using his power and influence to molest, abuse, and sexually assault impressionable and vulnerable employees and actors who look to him for guidance and mentorship. Is y'all fucking listening? Think about all these people that in these big ass Tyler Perry parts. Oh, no. Mm. We're gonna continue. While pursuing their dreams, just like Harvey Weinstein, Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, and Sean P. Diddy Combs, Kevin Spacey, Roger Ailes, and many others in the industry. Mr. Perry's success has led him to believe that money and influence can get him wherever he wants. That belief slowly transformed to the false idea that Mr. Perry can get whoever he wants. There are things in life money cannot buy. My bad, I read that over. Mr. Perry sought out to one thing: his wealth and influence. He could not purchase a sexual relationship with a man who would remain silent. Perry told Mr. Dixon that his ideal relationship would involve a male sex partner who he could provide for and who would be loyal but emotional detached. Perry told Dixon, whoever ends up with me is gonna be a happy motherfucker. Mm-mm. In essence, hey, hold up, fuck up. Don't Tyler Perry allegedly got a wife? Or am I bugging? What the fuck is going on? Is it really a lot of Will Smiths out there in the industry or what? What the fuck is going on out here? Anyway, moving on. In essence, Mr. Perry desired a one-sided or cohesive dynamic with a subordinate and arrangement devoted of mutual intent or emotionally receptacles, whatever the fuck that word is. Thus began Perry calculated the pursuit of Mr. Dixon. This was not Mr. Perry's first instance of sexual exploitation. He has demonstrated a troubling pattern of exploitation of vulnerable male actors and employees, leveraging his industry power to create a cycle of hope and dependency. Ain't no telling how many niggas have failed for that Tyler Perry act. Ain't no telling how many niggas went on the back of the what they call that, the casting couch. Ain't no telling how many niggas, females, whoever, done been on Tyler Perry cast couch. That's all I'm fucking saying. After what the fuck is going on, 'cause we finna talk about it. I feel like this lawsuit is exposing. Now, first, he offers aspiring actors to protect the prospect of career-defining opportunities, roles that promise visibility and advancement. Then, once they are in his professional orbit, he uses the weight of his influence to ensnare them, positioning their success as cognate on meeting his demands in a quid pro sexual compromise. This pattern of behavior reveals a calculated use of professional power for sexual leverage. So basically, he get a kick out of using his actors and people that he signed, especially the males. And you know, this not the fucking first person to say this. I'm telling y'all that one actor said that. Now that makes me think that actor wasn't talking about TJ's. He was talking about Mr. Perry because it's all adding up. Now, using his influence, Mr. Perry provided vulnerable men with acting positions, roles, shows, contracts, cars, money. Once the object of his desire was hooked, Tyler Perry would then put them in fear of losing it all unless they engaged in Mr. Perry's perverted desire for sexual gratification. Now, Mr. Perry would easily kill off a character in a show of an actor who failed to indulge Perry's sexual fantasies. What? So you mean tell me all these parts and shit on this man's shows and shit, and the people that was getting killed off was the people that wasn't fucking them? Oh no! Oh no! Hold up! Hold up! Tyler, you taking the L right now, bro? Hold the fuck up! Oh no! We got the text message, y'all. We got the damn text. Hold the fuck up! Hold the fuck. Wait a minute. We gonna come back after these messages, y'all. Hold on, real quick. I gotta play. We gotta have an intervention real quick. I gotta take a break.
Welcome to Mr. Mask TV, your go-to YouTube channel. Join us for exciting content. Support us with your donations. Cash App Mr. Mask TV. Every bit helps us grow. Thank you for your support. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. At Mr. Mask TV, we create entertaining videos. From reviews to challenges, there's something for everyone. Join our community today. Your support makes a difference. Help us reach new heights. Why choose Mr. Mask TV? We offer unique content, engaging, fun, and informative. Join our growing family. Your support fuels our passion. Together, we can achieve more. Ready to join us? Visit Mr. Mask TV on YouTube. Subscribe for the latest updates. Donate to the Cash App.
All right, y'all. Intermission is over. Okay, let's get back to it. But it's not looking good for Mr. Perry. Now, in one such exchange, Perry stated that he could fix things because the actors of the show he was filming should all be scared because they were all shot at, and we don't know who lives. Meaning that Tyler Perry was going to use this as a tool to gain compliance with his desire. Now the text message says, "But I swear to you, I know this. I know how to fix this shit. I love killing a motherfucker in a show that no one expects." What? You could. Then he said, "You could be sipping my ties, counting what? Counting coconuts right now. What the fuck?" Think about last episode. They are all shot at. We don't know who lives exactly. I'm scared. They should be too. He said, "Nope, they're not." Then he said, "Last I checked, we all got the same." The same bullets. Then Derek Dixon, okay, 13. Derek Dixon was Mr. Perry's sexual desires ever since they became acquainted. Dixon was working as a part of the event staff of a party hosted by Mr. Perry. When Perry noticed him, Perry immediately offered Dixon a chance to audition for a part in one of his TV productions. Dixon agreed and was on set with Perry behind camera for weeks in full support. During the time they were filming, Perry would send flirtation text messages to Dixon. For example, in one message, Perry stated that he was jealous when he saw Dixon on a walk with another man named Brad. Uh-uh. In the text message, she said, Tyler texted me, why did that fellow make me jealous? You two together. Then he replied back, ha 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 ha, I don't know. It's just Brad, lol. Then he responded back, lol. Then he responded that he just wanted to go for a quick walk to get his steps in. And now I'm walking to Chipotle by myself, lol. Then he responded back, Thick Derek, get that Chipotle. What the? What in the fuck? Alright. In another text message, Perry stated to Dixon, what is it going to take for you to have guiltless sex? Have y'all found that yet in therapy? Huh? Yes, it's the exact same kind of car, Geo Metro. Then he responded back, giving up my religious guilt, becoming a Buddhist. That's so cool. Where you came from? Then he responded back, unfortunately, Derek, I have friends who are in the 50s and 60s who are still dealing with that, and it's so sad. You can have your freedom from religious guilt and still believe in Christ. Hmm. Plaintiff carefully navigated a friendly demeanor to prevent the loss of income and opportunity on the one hand, and the other a firm boundary against Perry's advantage. Often, when Mr. Perry started drinking, he would demand more attention from plaintiff and get more aggressive with his flirting. Damn. Oh yeah. Y'all can talk all that shit y'all want to. It ain't looking good for your boy, Mr. Perry. Nope. Yeah, it ain't looking good for Mr. Perry. Now, on occasion when Mr. Perry was drinking, he started to become extremely annoyed when Mr. Dixon avoided him. Mr. Perry stated that one of the 600 people in his phone book, he only wanted to talk to Mr. Dixon. About stalking much, he said, keep myself right. What are you doing? Derek, just talking to my sister, he said. I roll. Fine, good night. I'm going through the 600 people in my phone book and be annoyed that I didn't want to talk to any of them. So, wait a minute. Oh, who the hell is these 600 people? This nigga got 600 options? Is that what he's saying? Wait the fuck a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. What the fuck is going on? Hold on, y'all. I got my mic on. What the fuck is going on? Okay. Um, anyway, he said, time to get off so I can go to sleep. LOL. He said, I understand. LOL. Then he said, LOL. LOL. Apparently, you're not the only one that has been drinking tonight. Then he responded back. He said, I just started. Then he responded back, they didn't. LOL. Now, Dixon did his best to tiptoe around Mr. Perry's sexual aggression while keeping on Mr. Perry's good side. Mr. Perry made it clear to Dixon that if Dixon ignored Mr. Perry on the field to engage with um, industrial sexual intentions, Dixon's character would die. In the next season, indeed, Dixon's character Dale was shot 4 times in the chest and ended at the end of his first season over. And Perry always held this over Mr. Dixon's head, implying that Dale would survive if Dixon kept Perry happy. Wow. So he was using this guy for a fucking role on his show to keep him alive, and he kept doing shit. Damn, that's just like his character is on the fucking show. Wow. What the fuck? Tyler Perry is a fucking wicked ass motherfucker. Y'all can say what y'all want to. We gonna continue. Now, once Perry recognized the extent of control that he had over Mr. Dixon, he escalated this behavior. On multiple occasions, Mr. Perry sexually assaulted Mr. Dixon, including one instance where he forcefully pulled off Mr. Dixon's clothing, broke his buttocks, and attempted to force himself on Mr. Dixon. Now, Mr. Dixon told a drunken Perry no, and attempted to remove Mr. Perry's hands, and Mr. Perry held tightly onto Mr. Dixon's wrist. Mr. Dixon was only able to escape after escalating the situation by abruptly changing the subject. So you mean to tell me this 6 foot, big back, strong linebacker built motherfucker? This nigga damn near fucking. He damn near took him. That's jail. That's jail shit. What the fuck? And remember, y'all gotta understand Tyler Perry because I should have put the clip when Tyler Perry was on the Oprah show and he talked how he was touched on. That shit started. I'm telling y'all that shit started at a young age. So he done went through some shit and now he done growed into fucking masking that shit and hiding but still using it. Like he told him. I'm just putting it together, two and two together. Like he told him. I got over 600 options in his phone. Man or women. Ain't no telling. Now, the day after the assault, Mr. Perry called and texted Dixon relentlessly saying, tried to talk, tried you, call me. And I really need to talk to you. Please call me as soon as you can. Finally, when Mr. Dixon answered Tyler Perry call, Mr. Perry profusely apologized for the sexual assault while blaming me on other things. Perry continued he didn't know why he would do that. Maybe he was self-sabotaging. On the very same call where he apologized for sexual assault against Dixon, Perry told Dixon, and don't worry, we're going to do your show, referring to the pilot that Perry knew Mr. Dixon had desperately wanted to produce. Shortly therefore, after Mr. Dixon got a call from Perry's lawyer saying Christmas had come early and that Dixon was getting substantial raise, and that the show was greenlit. Perry's attorney expectedly wanted Dixon not to tell any other actor in the show about Dixon's raise because no other actors were getting a raise, only Dixon. Damn, dirty game. Now, Perry kept telling Dixon that he was sorry that the harassment would not happen again. However, the harassment continued. Mr. Perry would also try to deflect the blame for the sexual assault by saying that Dixon didn't have a strong enough no. Damn. And the text messages say, nice Santa Monica nice. I'm glad you're going out there. How is your no? Is it stronger? You gotta have a strong no. Damn. Then he said, yeah, it's strong. My mom literally thinks I'm gonna sell my soul to the Illuminati. She's heard Kanye said that it's real. Well, then he responded like, well, I don't think that, but I do think that you have to be able to say no. And mean mean it and make it clear. Then he responded like, I only say yes if it gets me an Oscar. Oh yeah, you fucked up there, buddy. That flirtatious activity, they gonna add that up. They gonna intervene on that. You flirt back. He said, JK, 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 I hear you. He said, "Well, the only one who could have gotten that for you, though, through wait, what? Well, the only one who could have gotten that for you through sex is in prison. So just stick to the no, unless you are already really into it." Now, Perry reveals through the text messages that no, he was referring to was Dixon's no to sex in exchange for some promotion in the industry. Yeah. How many others motherfuckers attempt Tyler Perry probably get the same offer? And he probably fucking hit. Wow. Mm. Classically known as quote unquote sexual harassment. Perry sent this message to Dixon because that is exactly what Tyler Perry was doing. At some point, Dixon left Atlanta and moved to Santa Monica to create distance from Tyler Perry. However, even at long distance, Mr. Perry continued to sexually harass. Now, plaintiff Derek Dixon is an individual who resides in the state of California. Lieutenant Tyler Perry is an individual who resides in both the state of Georgia and the state of California, has extensive business contacts in the state of California, so that he has conduct substantial, continuous, and systematic business activities in California. The plaintiff is informed and believes that, and thereon alleges that each of the fictitiously named defendants is legally responsible in some manner of the occurrences hereon alleged that injury. The plaintiff, as, as Karen alleges, have been possibly caused by the affirmative defendants. Yada yada yada. Because the court has personal genuine jurisdiction. The court has personal jurisdiction on all cases. Plaintiff was harmed and injured in California by defendant. Oh, we say it's happened in California. Venue was a proper of Los Angeles County, California Supreme Court also jurisdiction on that. That's an also much of the harm caused by the sexual assault occurred in California. On information and belief, Lieutenant Tyler Perry has engaged in similar sexual assaults from California. California has a strong interest in allowing its residents to recover from injuries sustained, even if the claim would be time buried in another state. Additionally, California law provides specific revival solution sexual assault claims. Oh shit! So they hitting them in both states. And around September of 2019, plaintiff worked for an event company called Legendary Events in Atlanta that was hired organization defendant Perry Studios opening party. Now, plaintiff was recruited by Tony Conway, the owner of Legendary Events, and close friend Tyler Perry. Mr. Conway decided to place Dixon directly in a role at a party that required frequent conversations with Tyler Perry. Defendant Perry picked a plaintiff out of a crowd of employees presented at a party and began asking plaintiff questions about his employment status and whether plaintiff was active. Now, in around early October and on the other day of the party, Defendant Perry insisted that he and plaintiff the same phone number. The Perry suspiciously texted plaintiff to introduce himself. Perry began to ask Dixon about his dreams and aspirations. Dixon told Perry that he was interested in acting and writing. Perry then told Dixon to do an audition on the phone and send it to Perry. Dixon, uh, Dixon told Perry that he was at Halloween party. Perry asked to see pictures of Dixon in costume. Dixon complied. When Perry saw the picture, he texted Dixon, "I was going to say, your cowboy needs a sugar daddy." Perry continued it. "You look great." Ooh, shit. So Perry is the sugar daddy of the industry. So he the other Diddy, huh? So just like Diddy out here getting boy toys, Perry got boys too. He just said it. Then he said, "You look great. You're just lacking costume part." What? Sorry, don't want to offend. Dixon responded, "Not at all. It's so true. Half-assed costume." To which Perry replied, "What's true? Cowboys need a sugar daddy." Implying Perry wants to be Dixon's sugar daddy. Dixon quickly shut down those comments by reciting what he said earlier, that the truth was that he was lacking in costume art. Shortly thereafter, Dixon boss at legendary Vince called Dixon and told him that Tyler Perry was having another event in Los Angeles. Specifically wanted Mr. Dixon to fly from Atlanta to Los Angeles to work on the event. Excited for the opportunity to fly to Los Angeles, Dixon was flattered and jumped on the opportunity to meet Tyler Perry again. Shortly after doing the event on November 3rd of 2019, defendant Perry sent plaintiff several text messages that he would love to find plaintiff a job and change plaintiff's life, insisting that they should make it happen. Perry sent Dixon what turned out to be an ominous warning: "Be careful hanging around me. I cause dreamers to dream bigger. I cause them not to only believe but do. Then let's make it happen. You're an artist. You have to be fulfilled. Nothing else will suffice." The very next day, defendant Perry sent an email which contained an offer for plaintiff Perry, for plaintiff to play the role of Dale in Perry television series Lucy. Perry said that it was a small role that could get a lot bigger, therefore setting up people stay in the series and escalating quid pro offers. At this point, Dixon did not know Perry was interested in men, but that he was looking for a sexual relationship. Dixon assumed that Tyler Perry was generally a caring person who discovered the talent that Dixon always felt he had. Dixon filmed his roles in Ruthless in mid-November and went back to his job at event staff, allegedly. Approximately 1 month later, Perry brought and gave Dixon a new car because he hated Dixon's. Dixon was surprised and elated. Dixon had no idea he was being set up by Perry for his independence. In December 2019, Dixon was requested to be part of the event staff at another event at Perry's home in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. After that event, Perry started frequently sending text messages, making phone calls, and demanding Dixon give Perry tickets. On on New Year's Eve of 2019, Tyler Perry texted Dixon, "I can't tell you the last time I pumped gas or went to the supermarket. What the fuck? Or fought a commercial or packed a bag or had good sex. It was before I was rich." What the fuck? What the fuck type of weird shit is Tyler Perry? Dixon found these messages to be strange and unworldly coming from someone like Tyler Perry. But being new to the industry, Dixon played along by downplaying the sexual comments and hoping that being around Perry will allow him to showcase his talents as a writer. Soon after Dixon began giving Perry more attention, Perry made his move on Dixon. In January 2020, just a few months after his first acting gig, Perry invited plaintiff to his home in Douglas County, Georgia. Plaintiff showed up to the home, hoping he would be given a chance to befriend Perry and show him how and active, talented and active Dixon was. At Perry's home, Dixon was served many alcoholic drinks, which Perry also partook in. Dixon felt that Perry was genuinely interested in Dixon's talent, and as an actor and writer, Perry made no sexual advances Perry told Dixon not to drive home. Perry said it was dangerous, and Dixon wanted to incorporate to ride. He was too lit to drive home. Dixon agrees and was escorted to separate guest room, not knowing that this is a rule to allow Perry to assault Dixon. Damn. Dixon was tired. Wait, what? Dixon was tired and did not have pajamas, so he got into bed only wearing underwear. Before he knew what was happening, Dixon jumped somewhere and lifted to the bed behind him. He started rubbing Dixon's body around his inner thigh in a highly sexual, suggestive manner. Dixon turned around and saw that Tyler Perry was in bed. They be creeping. At this point, Dixon's stomach started to turn. He began to feel nauseous. Tyler Perry pulled him. Now, at this point, Dixon's stomach started to turn. He began to feel nauseous. Dixon jumped out of bed and told Perry that he wasn't sexual. Tyler Perry ignored the comments and told Dixon to turn around for Perry to see him naked in his underwear. Perry then commented on how beautiful Dixon's body was. Dixon once again told Perry that he was not interested. Dixon informed Perry that he was not interested in Perry that day, while at the same time not talking the person completely dangling his career upon him. In response to Dixon's speeches, assertion that Dixon was not interested, Perry started crying further. Perry would send Dixon a text message saying, "I would hope that you would not let someone oppose and make what? That you will let someone oppose you and make you ugly. You are missing the best years of your life, my friend. Trust me. I hope you get trust me. I hope you get past that block in your mind." What the fuck? Then he responded back, "Well, it's not this person, but yes, I want that too. I'm working on it. Therapy is helping." So this nigga kept fucking trying after he kept getting turned down, turned down. This just goes to show y'all this nigga is used to getting what he want. Ain't no telling who the fuck he was smashing in Hollywood. I'm telling you, y'all think about all the motherfuckers that played in Tyler Perry movies and got them top roles. Them top roles. Yeah. After that song in January, Dixon felt betrayed. Perry continued to call or text Dixon every day, asking him to talk to him more. Dixon ignored Perry, which led Perry to text him back. Derek, why don't you text me? The more Dixon ignored Perry, the more aggressive Perry became, until finally Perry offered Dixon's heart and they called Yelp. Dixon was intrigued and was hoping that this would be a big break. He was looking for a team for him to display his next talent. On February 11, 2020, Perry told Dixon to put his job air exclusively to Perry. Perry was not able to control Dixon for long and keeping his secondary income that was provided to him. Once Dixon put his job to control on the over, Perry started getting more and more personal with Dixon, knowing that Dixon was now under his control. Perry will often say things like, "I give, and no one ever does anything for me in return. No one ever gives me what I want, what I need." You find that Dixon is not good. Perry started asking Dixon about Dixon's sexual preferences and what role Dixon took on in engagement with sexual acts. Whether he was a cop or a bottle. Have you ever been swallowed? Y'all mean tell me him and TD Jakes and TD Cakes, whatever y'all want to call him, while hanging out? Now, which in sexual term means whether Dixon prefers to give or receive anal sex. Prefer Perry further indicated that to Dixon that he had sex with men before that he was a oh my god. He been to the Diddy parties. He been to the Diddy party. He was at the Diddy party. Perry further told Dixon that when you have a I'm not gonna read that. Perry further told plaintiff that he wanted a man who was in a relationship with another individual for whom he could emotionally evolve and engage in sexual acts like a friend with benefits relationship. How many niggas in the industry that signed under Tyler Perry he could be talking about? Because Perry did not have time to deal with the emotional aspect of the relationship, only the physical. Despite these comments, Dixon knew that a full-throated refusal would land him in the doghouse and might result in his role being cut on the oath. Now, fearing this in his career, uh, fearing that his career would end before it began, Dixon put up with these comments and continued to maintain that he was not the sexual type. On around March of 2020, Dixon received a script for the Oval. He was written in as a seasonal regular and was therefore expected to quit his job for legislative. Dixon's character was written as a gay homeless, desperate store clerk who had slept with one of the other characters for a place to stay. More importantly, at the end of the season, his character was shot 4 times in the chest. Dixon felt that this was his way for Perry to test Dixon for out for a year and see if he would be loyal to Perry. When Dixon asked Perry about the shooting, Perry indicated Dixon did a good job. Dixon would be back, and the shooting didn't necessarily mean Dixon's character was the script for the season. Perry commented that Dixon's character was only shot in the chest and not in the head. Dixon immediately understood that his job security depended on his relationship with Perry from this point on. Dixon worked with the persistent fear of losing his job and did not engage with any endure Perry sexual with and endure engage with Perry sexual harassment. Shortly after giving Dixon this news, and after telling Dixon that future seasons were dependent on Dixon doing a good job, Tyler Perry invited Dixon to his home in Atlanta. Now that's where you fuck up, bro. You keep on coming back and going back to his house. Tyler Perry. Plaintiff asked questions and tried to wriggle his way out of the invitation because he remembered what happened last time he was there alone. However, Plaintiff knew that his job security and income livelihood depends on his attention. Plaintiff has seen other employees of Perry's who had experienced sudden death on a show when they fell on Perry's bad side. Damn. The fact Perry has made it clear Dixon, to Dixon that he would often kill characters for the to be loyal. When Dixon arrived at the house, Perry gave Dixon a warm welcome and was very friendly. Soon after, Tyler Perry staff started asking Dixon a slew of sexual charged questions, even asking if Dixon liked it rough in bed. Perry dances out or violently grabbed Dixon's throat, attempting to physically choke Dixon and remarked, "Wow, look at how excited you just got. You do like that." Dixon was horrified, shocked, and panicked. Dixon never thought that Tyler Perry could get so violent and would place his hands on Dixon's throat in a sexually aggressive manner. Dixon did not enjoy, yeah, I'm sorry for laughing. Damn, this is a lot to read. Dixon did not enjoy or consent to any of this conduct. Dixon was in shock and took steps to immediately de-escalate the situation. Due to the onset of COVID-19 pandemic in March 2020, filming the Oval was postponed indefinitely. During the period of which for the Oval was postponed, Tyler would make FaceTime calls and other contacts to Dixon almost every day, treating Dixon as his on-call pet. Damn. Dixon felt obligated to answer for fear of losing his role, income, and career. Perry often asked about Dixon and his whereabouts, often demanded that Dixon respond immediately, and he didn't care with the text messages to Dixon stating, "Derek, and what are you doing?" Additionally, Perry was jealous of anyone who Dixon had a relationship with. Tyler Perry told Dixon if Dixon got COVID-19 from his roommate at At the time, Dixon would not be able to keep the over. Perry encouraged Dixon to move into the one-set studio house owned by Perry, where Perry would have more control over Dixon's whereabouts. Thereafter, Perry would text plaintiff about other actors on his show Ruthless. Perry told Dixon he was manipulating employees through Ruthless retaliation. Perry told Dixon that if he did not like the way the actor behaved on the way the actor was acting, his character would simply die in season 2. Dixon understood that Perry was informing Dixon to be cautious and about disappointing or upsetting Perry. As a result, Dixon continued to put up with Perry's suggestive messages and sexual advances while doing his best to protect himself by taking notes and amassing evidence of sexual harassment and keeping the old text message. In one conversation, damn, how long is this shit? Y'all got me supposed to y'all something read all this. Hold on, we can come back. Okay, y'all, that's part one. Okay. I'm gonna do a part two later, but I can't keep reading, man. That's a lot. We've been on this motherfucker for over an hour. Well, y'all drop in the comments what y'all think. I'm gonna do part two probably tomorrow. I'll do that in the morning. So tune in then. But yeah, man, it's not looking good for your boy, for all them Tyler Perry lovers out there. I know y'all want to believe and say that he's gonna. I don't know. I saw some shit they was talking about. You can't call that a lawsuit with Tyler Perry for touching on your leg. No, this is gathered evidence. This man been keeping this shit since 2019. This shit is built up. Y'all not understand that. This man could be looking at some shit. Well, we'll talk about it next time because I ain't done yet. I say that was fucking, I don't even know if that was just half or what. But we're going to keep unraveling this shit. So be looking for part two coming to you tomorrow. Be sure to hit the like, comment, subscribe. I'm your humble host, Mr. MrMaskTV. I ain't got to go, but I got to get the hell up out of here. Until the next video.
Welcome to the show, it's MrMaskTV. Serving all the drama just the way it should be. Stars and news making headlines daily. Turn up the volume and span it through globally. Entertainment drama, it's all in our queue. Celebrities and headlines coming straight to you. Stay tuned, stay bright, we